Hey, it's Ryan from RyanTLC.com. It's great to see you today, man. Today is day two of the entrepreneur's journey. My journey specifically, right, as I step out and switch from being an employee to an employer, right? That's the goal, is to own a business. I know I've been shooting for it and I've crashed and burned I can't tell you how many times, right? We've all heard the saying that Thomas Edison, he invented the light bulb and it failed thousands of times before he finally got the filament and the glass and everything to work properly where it wouldn't burn out in a short amount of time. So, as we start on our adventure today, we don't want to start without a plan, right? I got a chance to speak with Adam Force this morning of ChangeCreator.com. And let me tell you, it was quite an eye opener for me, especially since I stayed up late last night, right? Because normally I like to start my day pretty early. I'm at work at 6:30 in the morning and I'm in the grind right then. And last night I ended late. My day started with a lot of tech trouble. Several programs were malfunctioning. It just makes added complications and delays in getting our day started at the office. So that came home. I had had that pressure. But no matter what, during the day, our team, we persevered and we got it done. But me, I decided last night to go ahead and add on some more pressure for my Monday. I had to go and open my big old mouth, and I had to ask you to join me in this entrepreneur's journey. I felt I was being bold with my statement. You saw me, my hair was frazzled, I was worn out from the big push from behind stuff I got on at the office, right? Several big data projects are coming down the pipeline right now. We're busy, we're extremely busy. Now, myself, I've been looking at 10,000 rows of data for days straight, trying to get these products organized and listed and grouped together properly to put a big push up on Amazon. And today was the day where we got to upload that batch of products. I don't know a whole lot of Amazon sellers personally because I'm just involved in what I do on my daily basis. But to be honest with you, we uploaded over 10,000 products. We'd had over 6,000. Now we're up to 17,000 plus products on Amazon, and we're just getting started. Well, out of that big data push, we had only 42 errors for the upload, so I was feeling pretty good. I'm feeling really victorious. But let me tell you what, when I got off the phone with Adam this morning, I didn't feel that way. I actually felt kind of drained, and I don't mean anything negative by that, but at the same time, my wheels started turning and they started churning. And with that, that's what brings me to today's message, right? I've jotted down 5 pieces of information that I felt are going to be the most beneficial to me, these questions that he asked me, and I'm going to ask you the same questions. We'll talk a little bit on the surface today, and then we'll go deeper into them as I continue down this journey for you, this journey that we call the life of the entrepreneur. So he asked me quite a few questions during our short talk this morning, but we kept circling back to a few main topics. Adam dove right in. He went straight for the heart of the matter, right for the jugular. He asked me, he's all, why do you want to do what you want to do? He said, why do you want to podcast 100 interviews in 100 days? And then he went on to explain to me, he's all, because I don't want to see you spin your wheels, causing you to lose massive amounts of time and money. If you're going to just go aimlessly and do a task without a plan, you're going to waste valuable time and money. That's why I titled it Rule Number One. You've got to have a clear plan of intent and action if you want to succeed. Doing is good, but without direction, you're just going to be treading water. You're not going to be going anywhere. You're not going to have any momentum. You're just going to eventually tire out before you start to see an impact or a change or a transformation in your life, in your business, in your finances, in your progress. So, with that, I knew right then that my action plan wasn't clear, but I needed one that was simple, easy, lucrative, and fun. I want to say thank you to Joe Polish for that. He calls it an elf business. But then Adam went on to ask me, he's all, how are you going to make money in your business? What are you going to sell? Adam himself, he's a publisher, right? His magazines are changing lives around the world. He works very hard to generate revenue and keep his publishing agency thriving. I can only imagine. So me and all my infinite wisdom, hey, I'm going to do affiliate programs of products and services and that I create. And then I went on to just kind of verbally vomit all the stuff that I can do. Look what I can do. It was a total contradiction to what you're supposed to do. I felt like I was a virgin in the game of love, man. I was a virgin at selling myself. I just said everything about me, and that goes against everything that I traditionally practice. It goes against the culture I build at the office. Man, my one shot, man, it was over before I'd even gotten my belt off in this case. I mean, that's how I was feeling because I couldn't give him a direct answer. But that's what led us down this road to open communication. Adam began to share his failures. He brought wisdom to the table early on, and he just shared my fate by painting the tragic beginning that cost him a lot of money from his family and from his friends. And I can resonate with that. His story is so similar to mine because I too bear those scars of entrepreneurship. I lost a lot. My wife has been through hell and back with me. And so that was it. That was my biggest question today. Out of the out of it, how am I going to generate revenue? So we continued our conversation, and he went on to ask me the basic fundamentals. He's all, who are you? And what kind of people, who do you resonate with? And who is it that your business serves? Think about it. If you can't answer those basic five questions, you have no business being in business. So stick around, listen to what comes next. You'll see the transformation in my life. And if you haven't noticed through this whole video, leave me a comment below. But I'm only half shaved. And that's what I'm talking about. You wouldn't go out in public. You wouldn't go on a date. You wouldn't go on an interview if you were only half shaved or partially done, right? So part of this transformation, guys, you'll see the development, the change, and the outward and the inward transformations that come from this. I mean, listen to what I'm saying to you. I'm not just some Joe off the street, guys. I hustle. And I have to hustle. Because Adam asked me, again, what's your revenue model? How are you going to get to profits in 60 to 90 days? Money loves speed. I've never personally generated consistent revenue in that short amount of time. I've had successes online. My best success, I sold a single item for $70,000 to a person in Alabama that I talked to on the phone for an hour and a half after the initial transaction took place. And that was just the beginning. I love those highs. I've had those moments. But how do you take that and transform it into something that's consistent and scalable? That's what really intrigues me, guys. So stick around. Let's see if I can do it. This is live. This is raw. This is Ryan TLC. Thank you so much. Have a great day.